So we have all biked, we have all rafted a little bit, but we are bike rafting, and that is new to us. We are about 30 minutes outside of Moab, Utah. We are heading down into Labyrinth Canyon, gonna be floating the Green River. Today we've got a 19-mile bike ride followed by a 10-mile paddle. We can camp at our takeout from the river, and then tomorrow we're gonna be biking 15 miles back up out of the canyon, right back here.
And what's the most you've ever biked?
Woo! So I'll say this, the original plan was we were gonna drive them out there tonight, of course. We were gonna camp there and then take off.
Problem number one already happened.
But in reality, we don't really
Turns out that
hitch
hitch
until tomorrow morning.
does not work for this car.
Keep going.
This is Maurice, and he's not able to carry a 4-rack of bikes, it seems.
But Maurice is mightier than you'd think.
Yeah, much more. I'm not trying to discount the power of Maurice.
He's going to do us an incredible favor and follow us out there in his van that can carry the hitch.
No way.
And drop them off for us.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we called the owner and he is being super nice. He offered to shuttle them out to our campsite for us and pick them up on the back end so that we can do our trip as planned. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Bike Fiend.
Thank you, Mike.
We appreciate it. Justin, Barack, and I, we met when we were in college. Barack and I lived together for a while. Justin and I worked on some other stuff. Justin and Barack made music together. And we all just were kind of a trio of friends and adventure buddies who like to go out and try to do cool things. And it was on one of these trips, our senior year of college, we had the idea for MODL. And we basically told ourselves, if we can kind of make it happen by the time we graduate, we'll jump in and do it full time. And really fortunately, it ended up working out that way. And so fast forward 6 years later, we all moved out to Denver, Colorado together, and we live here as a team. We are out here in Labyrinth Canyon, Utah, because we wanted to see what we could really do with the Infinity tool. And so we planned a bike rafting adventure that was quite a send for us. In the time that we loaded up the bikes, the Infinity tools basically made the whole thing possible, securing all of our gear, keeping it all together. So really this adventure is just an opportunity for us to see what we can do with the Infinity tool. We also brought the Infinity toolkit out here for the first time. So we're having a great time playing around with that too.
All right, so basically we are riding on a road that we will be riding back on in about 48 hours.
Yeah.
48
so
hours.
We're going that way as far as the eye can see. We're dropping off water for us to be picking up on our way back out.
Just so we don't have to carry 4 gallons a piece in. We're gonna leave some at our takeout, which is conveniently located at the bottom of a road that we can actually drive to.
Any bets on how long it'll take us?
Out?
Yeah.
I think the ride in won't take us too long.
How many miles is it?
This one is 15. It's like 14.8.
If we go 3 miles an hour, that's 5 hours.
hours.
I think we're gonna do 6 hours, 7 hours.
Zach, wait, can you go 3 miles per hour for 1 second?
Sure.
Just let me feel what 3 miles per hour is like, and I'll be like, is this how long I'm gonna...
The car is gonna throw you off.
Is this 3 miles an hour?
Wait, I'm too fast. This is 4. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right, I think we'll go faster than that.
Uphill, I'm not sure.
We're going 4 right now.
How does it feel?
This is a good pace. I can maintain this for a second. It might be easier to jog out.
Yeah, we may walk up. The bikes out.
Check this out. The road that we're gonna be coming up, winding all the way down there. One of the reasons we're doing an adventure like this is to show that, you know, we're sending it out there and showing how we adapt along the way, how we solve the challenges that come our way. This is really just a kind of case study to see how we think about things, and you can see we're by no means experts, but we're willing to put ourselves out there and believe in ourselves to figure it out.
This is the stuff that can save us.
I live in the best bush that looks.
Everybody place your ceremonial jug where we will return to it the following day.
Also, we get a lot of hate for our footwear on adventures here at Model.
Yes,
We really do.
You know, it's just how it is sometimes. You know,
It's what's natural.
just wait till tomorrow. We'll be in proper gear.
If you hate the shoes, comment below.
Yeah. If you hate the shoes, comment below. If
Yeah.
you think we're noobs, let us know.
Yeah.
Newsflash: we are totally noobs. What?
Boat meal.
Boat meal. How'd it go?
How you gonna do stirred? I feel inspired to load up our bikes.
Yeah, boy.
So are we doing the thing? Are we doing the thing that where we each are responsible for our own bikes, for our own setups?
So,
All right, so-
within reason, because
Yeah.
there's kind of communal gear that we all have to share equally.
Yeah.
But then when we're talking beyond the communal gear, you have discretion and latitude as to how you want to pack your bike, what personal stuff you do or don't want to bring, how much clothes you want to bring, whatever.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
I haven't started yet. This is basically what I've got, and it's gonna eventually have to make its way onto the bike. So, check back soon. I don't really know how to make this go, da-da-da-da. But one way or another, it will wind up on my bike frame. All right.
We were low on cutlery, so we're using sand stakes. Sanitized. Don't think we're crazy or anything. Do we have any secret words that mean things?
Spicy mango means I'm having a bad time and I might need to take a shit now.
Spicy mango sounds like a bad.
Yeah.
So what you can see here is my creation of rolling and paddling all in one. I started with the big things. I got the tent up here, the pack raft up here, the toolkit. Cool feature right here. I've got my walkie-talkie right on the loops right here. Knife as well. Got my water jugs. Innovation right here. Because I didn't want them to rotate, I put the paddle right here so it has two places to go. So hopefully that's a little bit better. I've got my food accessible in here, and then there's amazing engineering at the back here. So we've got the bike pack, we've got my sleeping bag, and then over all of it is the PFD, which should really be like a storage device. I made some engineering right here. It was sagging, and so I attached the infinity tool right here to here, and so this actually holds this up. And so that's my bike, and my big reveal is that I did all of this without needing to put on a backpack.
No!
Whoa!
My God.
That's crazy.
Well done.
I'm very jealous.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Great, good job. So this is
Hold up.
this is my setup right here. I call it get the job done. Nothing fancy, just trying to get the job done. My setup was pretty short, and then I had a lot of stuff stacked up, so it was starting to slip down, and so I had to use the paddles here as kind of my backbone, so I was able to keep everything steady. So I think this one's gonna be in a good spot. Pack raft, feel really good about everything in here. Was able to stuff stuff underneath, so I think it's nice secure. I think my biggest weak point is clearly whatever's going on here. I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Might require a little rejigging.
Yeah, I think we're
Retooling.
gonna have to retool some stuff. So
We'll see though.
that could be our breaking point, but we'll figure it out.
All right, so this is the setup. This is what we got, and you know, we've got a cacophony of tools kind of holding this thing together. Pack raft on the front. We'll hold the foam mat up in here. This is basically when we lay our bikes down on the rafts, keep them protected. Got a model here, makes it easy to take a little sip along the way. In the back, got a little storage Got our paddles, aka jet boosters. Crazy Creek for a little bit of comfort when we're out on the road. And then we've got our PFT. Oh, and then we got 2 gallons of water up front. So hoping those stay put.
All right, so the moment's here. We're about to set off. We have to give a massive thanks to Zach for planning this entire adventure. This is our first model adventure that we're filming, so we're super stoked.
I think it's a case of we don't know what we don't know, and we're probably gonna figure some stuff out along the way.
Yeah. Yep. See what breaks, fix it.
Yeah, Infinity Tools already kind of saved the day like a bunch of times. I don't think we would have gotten ready to go without Infinity Tools.
I mean, before we left, we took the Infinity Toolkit and loaded it with tools, and
we used all of them.
We've used all of them, so
yeah,
we'll just keep reusing them.
Yeah,
they'll find new homes. Yeah,
but let's do it. We're stoked, and yeah, Ian's coming with us, and he's the man behind the camera.
Yes.
He's the bomb.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Time to light up.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We already hit our first hiccup. My setup was not working on the jug, so we are pivoting, as we are one to do. Double jug loopy loop.
Double jug in the groin.
Between the legs.
It might be a little wide, but it'll be good.
Let's try it.
So you gotta step over the middle. But yeah, now we go. Oh no.
Oh, it actually works. Oh, hello. Jesus.
So we've made it approximately 300 feet. We were coming down bumpier terrain than we were expecting to this early on, and it bumped a lot of our stuff off. So we're rejigging things, and we're actually going to go out and go another way that hopefully is a little bit smoother for us. We have to be totally sincere here. Justin is not known for his speed.
You can always count on me going third.
We're about halfway through our bike ride, and it's about 9.5 miles out of 19 miles. And what you can see right here on the trail where we are right now, all the way to the crest of that hilltop, it's basically our last big uphill of the day. From there, pretty much all downhill. Curious to see what we're gonna encounter, because it looks like some of that downhill is pretty steep. We're gonna be like making our way into the canyon, so we'll see what's what, but that's our last big climb for today.
It's been an awesome journey to bring the Infinity Tool and our other products to life. And now we're putting them to the most legit test around, carrying way too much gear far into the backcountry. It's been a killer journey so far, definitely an adventure. Things have not exactly gone according to plan, but that's how we like it. How's it going? Yeah. Oh my God. So we've been at the top of the hill, Ian and I, for a second. Zach just made it. Can you give the people a word?
Yeah, so to pick up where Barry left off, you know how we're not experts? We don't have bike racks on the back of our bikes. So real bike packers, don't come at us too hard. It's all a work in progress.
We're learning as we go.
This is not my natural state. I am very much adapting to how Zach and Barack like to do things here. This is not how I would, if I were mapping out this adventure. It would probably be scaled down 75%. So this is a full send, and I'm definitely far beyond my comfort zone.
For me, it's been about being in the right gear and not trying to push too hard and not being afraid to go slow enough.
Yeah, what would happen is if I would look too far forward, and you'd see how much more
Your
you have
heart
to
would
go.
start to sink.
Yeah, then it's just like then I start to get extra tired. But if I just kept my head down,
Yeah.
that was my little secret. Not to say that it worked terribly well, but. Very different game than uphill. I'm not gonna say one is better than the other, but
What do you prefer?
I'm working on having no preferences.
Justin is a Buddhist on Wednesdays. He's
That's a good band name.
he's
No,
Jewish on Fridays. Jewish on Fridays.
Hindu on.
Yeah, he draws a lot of inspiration.
Yeah,
Thus,
that's a fact.
thus his mindfulness exercise that you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm working on having no preferences, but goddamn, I love the downhill.
Like that last section, that was sweet.
I'm here for the downhill. I'll say the
I'll throw
downhill
the
is better
preference,
than
yeah.
the uphill.
Dude, this is crazy.
Hot take. Hot take.
Zach, Barack, and I have been going on adventures for 6 years now. We do these a lot, but we've never had somebody here to join and kind of document it. So we're doing that. We also have the Infinity Toolkit coming out soon. And so we knew this would be a great situation for it to really come in handy, and it's definitely performing. Like you load on the bikes and you don't realize that like your first go at putting everything together on the bike, when you start going over the bumps and everything starts shaking, like you have to basically rejig it. And so we've definitely had times where like something's falling apart and you just got to grab an Infinity tool, pull it up and just like fix it on the spot, and you just got to stay dynamic because you're making your own setup here. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. How long did it take? Oh my God.
Too damn long.
Good work.
That's the answer. All I'm gonna say is, if we paddle tomorrow, are we also gonna be able to do that bike ride?
I feel like I could have some energy to do it today.
The new plan is that we're gonna make camp here tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up in the morning, we're gonna pack up our boats, we're gonna go down the river, get out, and then we actually have to meet our bike pickup by sunset at the top of the canyon. So our goal tomorrow is to get from here to out of the canyon by sunset. It's gonna be a crazy day, and we're stoked for it.
Yeah. We were thinking about pulling it all together and going rafting kind of in the near future, but after checking in with our bodies, I'm quite happy to be setting up camp here tonight. This feels good.
We had a wild ride on the
God.
way in. It was 19 miles. It took us, anybody know how many hours?
I was wondering that.
5+, I think.
5+.
Yeah, probably, yeah, a little over. And we saw all of it, ups, downs, some crazy mountain trails getting into the canyon. That was super cool. And now we've made it to the mouth of Spring Canyon. We're on the Green River in Labyrinth, and yeah, getting ready to camp for the night and get to rafting tomorrow.
Is gorgeous here. We have more gear than is recommended probably, and that has just led to a cascade of struggles along the way, you know, just making sure everything is not bouncing around too much, and also things shift around, and so you're constantly having to adapt to that. and you're also trying to not ride the bikes too hard. And I'd say that's been the biggest struggle. It's also been hot and a hard ride a lot of the time.
This is the first time that I've ever been bike rafting. I'm a bit of a paddler, so I do a bit of pack rafting, but I do not even own a bike. I have not owned a bike since I was a kid. And so getting on there, loading it full of gear, pack on the back, and riding 19 miles out here was a huge test. It was a wild ride, super fun, but man, we were chugging on some of those uphill bits, huffing and puffing. And then we got to fly down some of these canyon ridges, which was super, super cool. Infinity tools basically made the whole thing possible. We definitely had a few mishaps, but the cool thing is we had our Infinity toolkit with us. We were basically always able to just wrap it right back up.
No, we're just chefing it up out here.
We gotta go. It's gonna get hot very soon.
How we feeling? Tired. But we'll make it.
And so we're gonna need to grab the boat, take any loose things off your bike, and we'll just walk that down there.
Okay.
And then we'll need to do a bike trip each.
Most of the boats have D-rings that are on the rear here. Super helpful, obviously, so you can strap stuff down on the back of the boat. I forgot that I have torn the D-rings off this boat, and so I've still got a fair bit of gear I got to strap down here. And what I'm doing is basically using Infinity tools to create a secure attachment point that I can use for my pack. And you can basically see that is on there, that is secure. And so now I can just use another stud link at the end here to latch it around my pack and keep that guy secure.
So this is my creation. Bike up front, tooled up, a couple different attachment points. Then we've got this guy, fire pan. Got some water in the back, got the toolkit right there. I'm excited to float this. It's gonna be sunny, but it's gonna be beautiful.
This is Get the Job Done Part 5. We simply are just trying to get the job done.
Hey Barry, my bag is dragging in the water. Can I grab a couple tools from you? So, seat has a leak.
Better your seat than your out.
Touche. Said better my seat than my raft, which is so true.
I'll take that off your hands.
Cheers.
So been out here about 2 or so hours. I think we've done about 40%. So we're looking at a 5-hour paddle. And it's been really nice, you know, quite sunny. Quite sunny. But you know, got my towel here, protected from the sun. We got some sunscreen. But other than that, it is beautiful. It's been pretty chill. Yeah. Looks like yeah, we've got 3 more hours here, which puts us taking out of the water around 4. Then we've got to eat lunch, unpack the boats, repack the bikes, and then ride out of the canyon. And to say that's gonna happen by sunset, you know, maybe we have 2 hours, 2.5 hours in the light before the sun actually goes down and it gets dark. So there's a strong chance we're gonna finish today in the dark, but I think we're all set on getting it done. So it's gonna be interesting.
Indeed. Are we really doing that?
Yeah. Justin.
Oh my God.
Justin.
these guys are f***ing crazy. I feel like we would be totally fine just calling it a night when we get there and figuring it out tomorrow, or even that evening. The idea of packing all this shit up and then going back sounds absolutely terrible. And these guys, I have to freaking follow them everywhere on these crazy ass adventures, and that's the reality of the situation here.
We're pretty good. Taking it pretty slow, paddling as we go, and it's gorgeous out here. Up for the day ahead. When I woke up this morning,
Not so jubilant.
I was dead. Like, it took me close to 3 hours to actually feel awake and alive and human again. My feet were like bricks waking up this morning. I just like, not that they were sore, I just like couldn't move. I had no energy, but been fueling up, eating, drinking, feeling pretty good.
Oh,
To be clear, I'm having a great time on this float. This float's great. It's literally thinking about what comes next that eats at me. we just had to have a little...
We got this,
I know
dude.
we do.
It is completely within our capability.
I know.
It's going to be long. That's it, really.
It's gonna hurt.
I mean, it could hurt, or we could take it super slow, and then it just takes a long time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
So this is Spring Canyon.
We've done 2 turns.
Yep,
Wow.
we made our,
That's it.
we've only,
I like looked at this map on Google Maps and that's crazy.
We've made our way around here and around here, but we still have to get to the start of that green line.
Oh yeah,
and that was our put in.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how.
So that's why I'm saying like roughly a third, maybe 40%.
Yeah.
We gotta get rolling.
We gotta get rolling.
Gotta get paddling. Had a very needed break and lunch. How you feeling, Justin?
I am charging my batteries and doing all right. I'm quite tired.
We're good now. We are enjoying these last few minutes on the river before we break them down, build up the bikes, and go.
I'm so happy to be almost finished. It's been a great raft, but I am exhausted.
It's been a great day. Nice float, been in the sun, but not too bad, and it's beautiful.
Probably each rocking a little bit more of a tan than when we started today.
Certainly.
Mm-hmm.
And we're chilling right now, courtesy of Infinity Tools. So,
yeah, if you can't see, we're all tooled together right now, just floating down.
yeah, real quick, how have you guys felt the role the Infinity Tool has played on the trip so far as a whole?
I don't know how we would do it without them.
It seems like it would be impossible.
You would need a lot of rope and straps and things, but
Yeah, I mean, especially in our situation where we didn't have all the perfect gear for the job and kind of needed to improvise, the Infinity Tool was indispensable.
Yeah, and I have to give a shout out to the toolkit. Having this thing always accessible and just being able to whip out a tool when necessary has been awesome. And yeah, we're so excited to share it with the world for sure.
Not to mention having a place to put the tools too when we're done using them.
Yeah.
Just having a home base has been super nice.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough, like, you know, it's awesome to have a bunch of Infinity tools, but if they don't have a home, they just kind of end up in random places. And so the toolkit has really become like the home for the Infinity tools of the trip. And it was able to service 4 people who really, really needed a lot of Infinity tools. And so yeah, we're stoked with the experience so far. Hope it's coming across. And yeah, we'll see you guys at the takeout. Leg 2 of 3. Done.
Woo!
Thank you. So I think for the sake of time and efficiency here, we should split up tasks. And then, yeah, let's just try to get out of here ASAP, but fueled up.
We also should talk to Justin.
Yeah.
See how he's doing.
Yep.
God damn. Good work. Let's go.
You did it, bud.
Oh my god. Let's go. Are we really doing this?
So, I don't think there's an option for all of us to call it here, because I don't think.
Can I get somebody's water?
Yeah.
One thing I hope that's coming through is the dynamic about how Justin, Zach, and I make decisions. You know, doing something like this, you've got to be adaptable. You've got to be ready to change the plan, and it's all about kind of being open about where you're at in both the inside, but also, you know, the situation you find yourself in, and being real about it. And having those open conversations is really important. If you're not open and you feel something else internally that you're not sharing, that's where problems happen. And so we always try to keep that free flow, and I hope that's coming through.
Yeah, there's a world where 1 or 2 go, and then there's a world where we try it in the morning, but then that does change different plans. All I know is right now I cannot. So your boys not gonna be making the trip today, but these lovely people from Logan, Utah
University
are offering to take me up in my bike, and I'll be meeting them at the top, and I am so grateful. This is what I've been laying on for the past hour. Yeah, I feel much better. That this is not happening.
Yep, that's it. All right, nice, good stuff.
This is Cooper, and he's a f***ing rock star.
Of course.
Bye. I love you guys.
Love you, brother.
We'll see you at the top.
In the spirit of getting it done, Zach and I and Ian are gonna be finishing the journey tonight. We're gonna be doing basically the entire ride at night. It's gonna be about 5 miles up switchbacks. We're gonna be walking a lot of the way, and we're probably gonna get in around 1 or 2 or something, and then we'll be camping with Justin at the top, where we'll be picked up, and our bikes will be picked up tomorrow morning. And so I think the theme of this adventure is that plans change, and that's what we're here for. So we got some work to do. Let's do it. Yeah, dude. All right. Boom. So to put into perspective what we're going to be doing tonight, we are biking up switchbacks up there. It's about 1,000 feet of vert, and we're probably gonna get there in the early hours of the morning. And so now we need to put together our bikes to make it happen. And yeah, that's the plan.
It's 8 o'clock already, so wish us luck.
.39:40, we're finally setting off. It was a lot of work getting get the pack racks broken down, the bike set up. We're finally ready to go. We got a journey ahead of us, but our bikes, I think, are looking pretty solid.
Yep.
And hopefully we learned a couple things from the first time.
I think we did. Got some pretty solid setups. We've got a big climb ahead of us, doing like 5 miles, 1,000 feet elevation, and it's dark. So let's go. but I heard a snap and now it's like hitting the wheel. That was tiring in and of itself. We literally put so much work into getting these bikes set up. That has been about as much work as we put into biking so far.
Just about. We've got a long way to go. This is, honestly, this is walking territory.
Yeah, I think it is.
This could be more of a hike than a bike.
It might be a long hike or bike situation. We're playing it by ear.
Yeah.
But we might start walking this section.
We've made peace with the fact that this could be a 1 mile an hour sort of thing. But we are about a mile in at this point. But we're going up the main switchbacks, which I don't know if they're visible, but they're right up there. We're going up to the top of there, meet our boy Justin. Whoop! So check this out. When you're stopping, you can take the infinity tool off your wrist and cinch it down on your brake lever so it won't.
It's so helpful. We're on a hill and we can stop hands-free. It is a lifesaver. Seemingly, we've gone about 2.5 miles out of about 4.5.
That's enough. Wow.
Yeah, I've like lowered my
really
body
feel
center
it.
of gravity. So I push.
The update is we're genuinely having a good time. This is a ridiculous thing to do. The moonlight is so beautiful, and yeah, we're getting it done.
I don't know if I can call it a ride, but it's been awesome. We've been making our way up.
But we have made some serious vertical progress already. I mean, we're up in the cliffs now, so. Oh, we did it. Feels good. Hey!
And Ian, what time is it? That's midnight, baby. That's
On
midnight.
the dot.
That's what's up. Woo! Great work.
Great stuff.
How'd it go?
Good.
It was great.
Oh my god, dude.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad y'all are good.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm real glad y'all are good.
Well, that was an awesome final chapter to the to this experience.
Yep.
Yeah, we obviously got the ride back to Denver tomorrow and the breakdown for everything, but man, that was a total experience. I mean, I've never experienced anything like it going in. The pack rafting was incredible and so beautiful, and then the ride out was not a ride, it was a hike, but it was so cool.
One for the books nonetheless.
Definitely.
Oh man, it's been a sweet trip.
Well, that was a hell of an adventure. It had a little bit of everything from trails to the water through the night. Yeah, we're super grateful for it. It was difficult, but we all made it in one piece.
36 hours later, we covered 36 miles, made it up here at midnight on the dot last night, camped, and just finished packing up the car, getting ready to head back to Denver.
Yup. It was an awesome time. You can see the views that we've been with this whole time. Everybody's safe. We did it well. Nobody got hurt. It was a lot of fun. It was really hard. And I appreciate you guys working through me when it got especially hard at times. So.
And it worked.
And
we
it worked.
actually planned an adventure and it all happened.
Yeah,
so there we
totally
go.
did. So thank you guys.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Ian, for coming along for this.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll see you next time.
More to come.
We made it.
We are in this.
All right.
Let's go.
Dig in.
One bite. Bread explosion.
Bread explosion.
As you make your way further into the depths of the Labyrinth Canyon, you will notice not chimpanzees alongside the canyon walls, but chimpanzees within our hearts. For we are all members of the primate ecosystem.
Wow, you pulled in the anthropological reference.
I thought you were saying we looked beautiful, but that's okay. We're having a moment, that's for sure.